Yes, pushes through that finish line, finishes on the 4 faults, 45.73. She is our new leader at this stage. Some very nice ponies still to come, including this one that Claudia Moore rode to victory in the Winter 128 second round at Kiso literally 2 weeks ago. It's the Irish-bred JA pony, Pepino El Grande, Claudia Moore. Yes, fantastic rounds and a brand new leader, 40.41. That becomes the time to beat here, set by Claudia Moore, Pepino El Grande. 40.41 in clear. That becomes the challenge here this afternoon in the Pony of the Year show 128 qualifier. Megan Lee next to go. Now, she joined forces with this pony nationally towards the end of 2015, and she's already had numerous wins. The best of luck, Megan Lee, Time Bank, Royal Jubilee. The last and the first comes down. It is 8 in total, though. 8 jumping faults there for Time Bank, Royal Jubilee, and Megan Lee. We progress now to Jake Barson, a pony he took to the British Show Jumping National Championships last year. Leo the Lionheart, Jake Barson. 45.24, a great try, a great clear, and that one heads into second place for Jake Barson, Leo the Lionheart. So it is Claudia Moore who leads the way then at this stage in the Pony of the Year show 128 qualifier. We head now to Scotland. Philippa Archibald goes next, Jace Phoenix. Top threes in the 128 at Muir Mill Equestrian Centre 2 weeks ago. Philippa Archibald, Jace Phoenix. Well, in the end, it is a total of 12, 48.09 and 12 jumping faults for Philippa Archibald and Jace Phoenix. We move straight on now to the JC pony that was bred in Great Britain, Pablo the 12th. It is Jake Myers who finished fourth in the British show, jumping 128 handicap at Southview during their premiere show. Jake Myers goes next, Pablo. .56.18's the time. It is 8 jumping faults in the Holmes family 128 qualifier here at Pony of the Year show. So, couple of clears. Claudia Moore leads. It is 40.41. That's the challenge still at this stage.
Well, Muskerry Crusader finishing on 8 faults, 8 in that first phase, 45.64. So to a second ride for Ewan Carpenter, comes forward with his second. We saw him earlier with Royal Damask. This time it's Brookhall Glimpse. Claudia Moore leads the way. Pepino Il Grande, 40.41. And a representative of the Holmes family, who have very kindly sponsored this. If you could meet Fiona in the middle of the arena, please, at the entrance and exit gate for the presentations. Well, what a shame, just 4 at the first. 4 faults for Ewan and Brookhall Glimpse. A vehicle registration 960 Oscar Alpha Foxtrot, 960 OAF. If that is your vehicle, we need it moving urgently, please. It is blocking the tractor, and if it's not moved, I'm afraid the team here at Berry Farm will have to move it to get access. 960 Oscar Alpha Foxtrot. So 1 for Madison Heath. It is Graham's Red Alert, the third. Oh, it rolled forwards, it rolled backwards, it nearly stayed, but it did fall down, and it is 4 faults for Madison Heath and Red Alert. 39.59 in that second phase, Madison Heath and Red Alert. Penchwinton Glyn Isle, the next one for Isabella Snowden, who went so well at the Small Pony Premier Show here back in February in this arena. Isabella Snowden, Glyn Isle. Just 4 faults today in the first phase for Isabella Snowden and Penchwinton Glyn Isle. 1 for Hannah Barker, making the trip from North Yorkshire with Father Ian's Ballybur Jesse. Well, through to the second phase, but finishing on 4 faults in a time of 41.96 in the second phase. Goes into 4th place. At the moment, we'll need you for presentation, but still a few left to go, half a dozen left to go. No change at the very top with a double clear and a sharp 1-2, 40.41, Claudia Moore, Pepino Il Grande. Wyndham Tom Thumb's the next one for Eloise Squibb. She's had such a lot of success with this one in the 1-2-8. Oh, and the final fence as well. It's a total of 8 for Eloise and Wyndham Tom Thumb, 39.71. It goes into the placings and does so currently in 6th place. Once again, a call for the Holmes family, who've very kindly sponsored this 1-8 qualifier. The Holmes family to meet Fiona, please, in the middle area of the grandstand.
Top 3 at the moment then, it's Claudia Moore leading the way, Jake Barton in 2nd, and Madison Heath currently sitting in 3rd. 40.41, that's the time to beat. And here comes the incredible Pussycat Doll. Henry Squibb rides, already had wins this year with this very talented pony that was bred in Norway. Henry Squibb goes next, Pussycat Doll. The very final fence in the first comes down. It's 50.75. It is for jumping there for Henry Squibb and Pussycat Doll. Still guaranteed a place though in that 128 Grand Prix tomorrow afternoon.
So it is Claudia Moore who still leads, 40.41. What a great time, and what a great round that was. And she joins us once again with another of Katrina Moore's ponies. This one is Pringle. .19, it's not a bad time at all. It's the best time we've seen, in fact, but it is, again, the one fence down. But Claudia Moore sits in first place with Pepino Il Grande and sits in fourth with Pringle. Jake Barton in second, Madison Heath still in third.
And we go now to Thomas Francis Jones, a pony he's been ultra consistent with this year. Numerous wins, numerous top placings. It is Thomas Francis Jones and Major Jack II. .45.27, that's the time for Major Jack II and Thomas Francis Jones. Let's have a look at our leaderboards, and we see that one go into third place, into third there for Thomas Francis Jones, Major Jack. Will we see him on the podium?
Well, it is very, very close. The times have been very close on those lower placings, but still sitting out way ahead of the leaderboard is 40.41 and Claudia Moore. She's sitting pretty on top of that with just one left to go, and it's going to be Alina Hughes the next with Matthews Girl next and last to go in the second of the 1 to 8 qualifiers. It is, of course, the Complete Rider International Arena, a Complete Rider, the tack shop, the retail store based here at Berry Farm, situated by the warm-up areas of Arena 3, just you can access by the trade stands. So to Alina Hughes, Matthews Girl. That's a good round, 47 seconds. It is a clear for Alina Hughes, a Matthews Girl, and it finishes in 4th place. 4th for Alina. So we can confirm Claudia Moore, the winner of the second of the 1 to 8 qualifiers with Peppino Il Grande, clear 40.41. Jake Barton in second, 45.24, riding Leo the Lionheart, and Major Jack for Thomas Francis Jones, 45.27 in third. It's Alina Hughes finishing 4th, Madison Heath in 5th, Claudia Moore 6th, 7th for Hannah Barker, and Eloise Squibb in 8th place. Presentation to follow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the prize winners for the second of the 1 to 8 centimetre qualifiers, led in by your winner, Claudia Moore, Pepino Il Grande.
Wow, what an incredible competition here this afternoon. She has had such a great year with this pony. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, your winner, Claudia Moore, Pepino El Grande. And of course, a huge thank you goes out to each and every one of our sponsors, the Holmes family, taking care of this particular qualifier here at Pony of the Year show, and their representatives step forward now to meet and greet with their winner. We take a quick look down the back line, and it's Jake Barson finishing in seconds, Thomas Francis Jones in third, Elena Hughes takes fourth, with Madison Heath in fifth, Claudia Moore once again taking sixth, Hannah Barker seventh, and Eloise Squibb is in eighth. One young lady who's done this a lot of times this year is set and ready, and it is time for her lap of honor. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, your winner, Claudia Moore, Pepino El Grande. Well, that was a great round. That big smile says it all. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Claudia Moore, Pepino El Grande. Well, of course, still to look forward to here this afternoon. We're going to be turning our attention to the 138 ponies and their qualifier. First, though, we're going to turn our attention down towards that podium here at Pony of the Year show as we get ready to meet our top three riders. And we're going to crown them individually as they step up into their respective places. And that means we start down in third place and taking his place on the podium, Thomas Francis Jones and Major Jack. It is Jake Barson who takes second, Leo the Lionheart. She's jumped off that pony. She's about to jump on the podium. It is Claudia Moore, Pepino El Grande, your winner. SBM Photographic, of course, are our photographers, and they're getting a couple of pictures. We're going to jump in, though, and speak to our winner, who's still smiling. That is some pony. You've done so much with it this year. Apart from winning tomorrow, what's your future plans? What else could you possibly win with that pony?
Well, I want to go to Olympia and win there because we came second this year and we're ready to win this year.
Well, it's looking good so far. Tell us about the pony at home. What's it like to keep? What's it like in the stable?
He's very jumpy and he's a lovely pony, and when he's good, he always gets carrots and he's amazing.
Well, the very best of luck tomorrow. I'm just going to jump in front of you here as we come across and speak to our rider who finished in second. Jake, that pony that beat you today, it is really fast. What can we do tomorrow to make sure that you end up in the middle?
I need to practice my jumping turns a bit more on the jump off instead of just galloping.
Well, the best of luck and good luck for tomorrow as well. And finally, down in third as well. Your pony jumped really good. Are you happy with your performance today?
Yeah,
I'm really happy with my performance. He helped me out a lot and he went really well.
Well, it's a super pony. Many congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, your top 3 in the 128s.